dispenser. Other ships. 80 cows and inventory. It's hard to tell. Let's dig in here and wait for the reinforcements to arrive. Are they even coming?
Achieve anything, be anything, Retina.
Morning, Samantha.
Morning, Peter.
We've got a new candidate joining the team today.
I saw her bio. Impressive karma and intelligence.
Could be a keeper for the life fulfillment department. Happy to show the ropes?
I'd be delighted. I'll give you a progress report after our first intervention.
Excellent, Samantha.
Welcome to the Hub.
It's an honor to be here.
You've been assigned to life fulfillment, which is my department.
Brilliant.
Ready? This is the Serenity Zone, where the working day always starts.
As you already know, karma ratings determine everyone's career, partner, and overall quality of life based on their actions. Now, most decisions are made automatically by Cryax, the computer at the heart of the hub. However, some more complicated cases require intervention, which is where we come in. Psychologically and physically abused by his partner on a daily basis, he starts having an affair with his best friend's wife. What do you think would be the best course of action?
Harsh karma penalty for her and possibly psychological intervention. Maybe try pairing him with a compatibility match of 70% or more and erase all their memories of each other. I'd say the adultery is unlikely to happen again with a partner who has a good relationship history.
And the best friend's marriage? It's a shame, really. Up until the affair, the marriage was showing promise. Similar life goals, aspirations. But Rachel's lust is the dominant force in her personality.
They do work really well together. They love each other. But the risk of her cheating again is too high.
Verdict?
Give her an appropriate karma penalty, wipe their memories, set them both up with new matches above 70%.
I'd be inclined to agree.
What happens now?
We'll begin the memory reprogramming straight away and find new homes for them.
Are you sure? I feel like we rushed making the decision for them.
Absolutely not. We analysed the situation and made an informed decision based on the evidence. Relax, Helen. You're doing great.
I'm not sure I can do this.
Helen, I felt exactly the same when I first started.
How do we know we're not making the wrong decisions for them?
You have to trust the system, that our decisions will improve their lives. If you weren't qualified to do that, you wouldn't be here.
This responsibility is overwhelming.
You'll get used to it. And when you do, your role here will become the most fulfilling achievement of your life. Trust me. Not many have the opportunity to become guardian angels.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary.
Sam! That's horrible.
Tickling me is a pretty futile exercise, James. 93%. How the hell did that happen?
Could be a glitch.
You're a dick.
Yep.
Morning, sleepyhead. I've got to go. I'm going to be late.
Can't you stay? Get some breakfast somewhere nice?
I wish I could. I've been called in for an emergency meeting.
It's marketing. Can't wait.
Afraid not. See you later.
I don't want to be sick.
As you know, yesterday evening there was an attack on a retina signal distribution unit. 22 people were injured.
We believe it to be the work of a freeform operative, Georgia Hemingway.
Her disappearance remains a mystery, which means she's most likely still living off-grid somewhere.
We believe she must have been using an experimental perception filter which is undetectable to retina technology.
So, first priority is to find a way to detect her before she has a chance to attack again. Dismissed. We're trying everything we can to detect the rogue perception filter.
Speak up. You know I hate that.
We're trying everything we can to detect the rogue perception filter.
I'm reactivating the Dreadnought program.
That program was stopped for a good reason. It's barbaric.
Well, there's no other choice if you can't find another way of locating her. Her next target may very well be this facility, and that's a risk we can't afford. Have I made myself clear?
Perfectly.
It's just a nosebleed.
Sam, this is not an ordinary nosebleed. This is happening because of what I saw in the running simulation.
Which was?
I was feeling sick, so I stopped. Then down the end of the track, there was this kid just staring at me.
Have you checked your stress levels recently?
You don't believe me, do you?
It's not that, it's just... I think you could get out more. You know, you spend all your time in this flat. It's enough to drive anyone crazy. It's not healthy.
So now you think I'm crazy?
Oh, that's not what I meant.
Thanks.
I've got to go. Look, I don't think you're crazy, and I do believe you. I love you.
Why have all Georgia Hemingway's files been restricted?
I assume it's information you didn't be aware of.
I'm head of security, Peter. How am I supposed to do my job if I don't know who I'm fighting?
I really wish I could help. You know the rules. It wasn't my decision.
Compulsive flyer screwed over this woman, Andrea Johnson, who did the real work on their business venture but got none of the credit.
Easy. Give him a dead-end job, promote Johnson.
It's not as easy as that. Reprogramming a compulsive liar doesn't solve the root of the problem. It's a bad habit he developed at a young age.
Who the hell has been using my card?
I saw Tom on the laptop earlier. Mum.
Impressive. The numbers are high, so we'll block the memory and monitor his social interactions for the next few weeks.
So take a step back and relax.
Run a diagnostic.
One moment, please.
James?
I think I'm losing my mind. Maybe I should go back to the therapy app.
It probably wouldn't hurt.
I saw someone else. A woman.
Should I be jealous?
I don't know who she is.
Are you sure this is the woman?
Yeah. Do you know her?
Have you ever had a case of repressed memories seeping through into the conscious mind before?
Not personally. It's rare, but not unheard of. Usually due to a faulty retina, but nothing like that goes undetected usually.
What would you do in those cases?
Simple. Replace the faulty retina with a new one.
Is it possible to experience repressed memories without flagging a retina error on the system?
Unlikely. But then again, no system is perfect. Why are you asking about all this?
From what you've described to me, I'd say these manifestations are stress-induced. I'd recommend a daily meditation simulation. Was there something more you wanted to talk about, James?
I I feel like I should know who that woman is.
What about the child? Does he evoke the same emotions?
No.
James?
Excuse me. Who are you?
Temporarily deactivated all thought recording and location tracking on our retinas. That gives us about 5 minutes. I'm taking a big risk.
I know. Thank you. I wouldn't ask unless it was important.
What can I do for you?
This is going to sound insane, but I need your help to break into Cryax.
Tell me you're joking.
All I need is 10 minutes in the chamber so I can bypass security directly.
I could report you for this. You'd lose your job, your husband, your life. Why take such a risk?
Because my husband's repressed memories are seeping through into his conscious mind, some of which involve Georgia Hemingway.
Have you told anyone?
Of course not.
Then keep it that way. My advice to you is to have his retina replaced and forget all about it.
I can't do that. I have to know how they know each other. And surely you're curious to find out about who she really is.
I'm sure there's a very good reason they've kept that information from us. We have to trust the system.
You even said yourself, no system is perfect. All I'm asking is the chance to find out who she is. Will you help me?
Every month, we run a security systems diagnostic. It can be moved at any time. It means that the security on the lower levels goes offline temporarily. You wouldn't even get 10 minutes. Probably 5 at the most, but if something goes wrong...
Nothing would get back to you, I promise. Thank you, Dan.
James, you're about to self-harm. Before you do, I want you to consider a few things. That everyone gets down from time to time.
And under no circumstances does self-harming take away the depressive thoughts you're having. Let's go back and think. What brought you here? To this moment? To this decision? You're self-harming. This won't solve anything. Let me call for help.
The child has defective genes and is unlikely to live past the age of 8. The health department passed it to us to make the final decision. I was going to recommend termination. Wouldn't you agree? Samantha?
Let it live.
That seems to be a contradictory decision considering the evidence.
Just do it. Excuse me.
I wasn't aware we were doing security diagnostics today.
Yes, we do one every month.
Hello, Samantha. What can I do for you today?
I want to see all records pertaining to Georgia Hemingway and James Spencer.
I'm afraid those records are classified. Security override accepted. James Spencer joins the United Coalition Army. However, he is dishonorably discharged. Would you like to know more?
How long will the download take?
1 moment, please.
Containment levels at 100%.
Thank you, Darren.
Without a retina implant, you'll never walk again.
I won't.
Mr. Spencer, I urge you to reconsider.
I don't want one of those things controlling everything I see and do. Excuse me.
If retinal law is passed, then I'm afraid you have no choice. Implementation is the only way to guarantee your citizenship.
Sir, we've got something. Prisoners! Now! Georgia!
Come on.
Spencer! Get over here! Yes, Sergeant! What are you doing? Get back down on the ground! What are you doing? Put it down! Put the grenade down now! Put it down! Get down! Put it down! Put the grenade down now!
No, your weapons! They're not soldiers!
Put it down!
They're children!
Put the grenade down now!
Don't hurt him!
Put it down!
Please, don't
Put
hurt
it down! Fire!
Sam. It's you.
Anything familiar? Georgia? Here, get yourself cleaned up.
Wait. It really was true. You were married.
Technically, we still are. There's something we need to get out of the way first before we talk about anything else. This is going to come as quite a shock. Get this down here, unless you feel like throwing up again.
I'm not hungry. James's visions. They were you, weren't they?
Most retinas are almost impossible to hack without being detected.
Were you planning on taking him out of the system instead of me?
Take a look at this.
You're going to simultaneously shut down everyone's implants?
The thing is, retinas regulate the entire human body. They pretty much do all the same work the immune system should be doing. Which reminds me. Take some of these. It'll help build your strength up.
You do realise that if you disconnect everyone, you'll send the whole world into chaos?
At first. But in time they'd come to accept the world turned to shit after the war. Retina administration has allowed people to live this fantasy for so long. It's time we faced up to our problems. Imagine if Mum could see what happened to Retina. To you. To Dad. She'd be pretty pissed.
Dad was with me the whole time and I just never knew.
Do you know where Samantha is? Or Georgia Hemingway?
Of course not.
Why did you help her? It's a shame. Your work here has been nothing but exemplary.
We've done a good job.
Give it up for the team behind Retina. The panel will now be taking questions from the audience.
We'll sort this mess out, I promise.
I've got to get back and destroy everything before they can get to it.
Have you gone insane?
Look after each other, won't you?
Georgia, come on.
Georgia! No one's allowed back through. That's my daughter. I need to get her. Get away.
If Mama's going back to the lab and George is with her, being out of the city is probably the safest place.
I hope so.
Why is she going to destroy everything?
It's because of me. I don't understand. Why did you take those memories from me?
Because you did your job better without them.
Please. Don't hurt them. The whole thing. It wasn't Sam's idea, it was mine.
What if there's another way?
I've been planning this for years. Believe me, there isn't.
Pulling people out of the retina world without warning would do more damage than good. Instead, we could reprogram Cryax and start reintroducing the memories and parts of the real world, but slowly.
That would take forever, and we don't have time.
Nobody is going to be able to solve the world's problems in such a state of shock. It needs to be more gradual to allow everyone time to adjust.
We'd have to reprogram the whole thing from scratch, and we just don't have the
time. I know. Listen, I'm pretty familiar with Cryax's system. I can make the adjustments tonight.
Seriously?
Just so long as I don't feel like spewing up my guts again.
Be my guest. James is off the grid.
What are you doing to me? Can't move.
We will not allow the technological repression of right prevent us from living our lives as individuals. Here, you can come and go as you please. To live your life without fear. Please, repeat after me. I will not be oppressed.
I will not be oppressed.
I choose to live my life as I wish to live.
I choose to live my life as I wish to live.
I choose to live my life as I wish to live.
I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life.
You can be anyone you want here.
I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live. I choose to live my life as I wish to live.
Please welcome our newest sister. I choose to live.
Free fall, 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 free fall.
I didn't expect to find you here.
Where else would I go?
You weren't responsible.
It's too easy to pass the blame. I'll go hide there somewhere.
Thanks.
That's enough.
When was that recorded?
A long time ago.
A gift from Davlo. When the right repressors arrive, these will ensure they won't take you alive. Take your own life. Don't let them take yours.
Davlo. They're coming.
Look, it has to be you.
No way. I'm not leaving you.
Hey, if anyone knows how to make a difference, it's you. It has to be you.
James. I love you.
I'm giving you back the use of your legs. I now have complete control of your body.
Mum, come on!
Great save!
I can do it.
What's about for?
You two are rubbish. Come on, Dad. Oh! See? Got excellent skill. Yeah, whatever. I'm gonna score. Bet you can't do it. I can. You can't. Ready? Cartwheel? I can do way better. No, I bet you can. How about a round off? I bet you can do that. Right, ready? Ready? Yeah. Oh. See?
Why haven't they reintegrated them? That would be standard procedure after a reprogramming.
It's because they're bait.
What?
Towards the end of the war, even retina technology was becoming too expensive to produce. The coalition army were running out of soldiers, resources, and morale. So they came up with the perfect answer to all their problems. After the war, the program was shut down. Every trace of it erased. Nobody wanted to be responsible.
Or was there a process to reverse it?
Who knows? Dreadnoughts don't rely on retina technology, which means they'll be able to see us, even with our perception filters.
There's a receiver on the back of their necks which uses an RF signal. If we could jam it somehow...
You'd never be able to get close enough.
You really think this is what they're doing to James?
I need a drink. Not quite the sister you remember, is it?
Do you want to talk about it?
Wake up. Wake up now! What is it? They're here. Come on! It's not going to start. Give it a second. We should hide in the woods. The ship's going to see us. Wankers! There's nothing we can do. Come on.
We've lost contact with Georgia and Samantha.
Bring the hover ship home. Report?
Both dreadnoughts operational.
Slow down a bit. Georgia!
I wish things could have been different.
I want Cryax secured.
Georgia, can you hear me? Georgia?
James, stay back.
We've lost contact. Get it back. I can't. But the virus upload's been stopped.
Sam, please. Stay with me. Stay with me. I need to stop the bleeding.
Tell me it wasn't a fantasy. That you really did love me.
wasn't your fault. I always wanted to sing. Just imagine for this moment, you're not here. You're somewhere else.
I don't wanna have to think when I see you, baby. No, I just wanna melt away till there's nothing left in this reality. Just us, you and me, in this unknown dimension.
I want to know what was uploaded to Cryax. Even though the upload failed, some of the files that did get through still exist in the system. And for some reason, we can't remove them. I want to know why.
Have you looked in a mirror recently? Like, properly?
I won't ask again.
It's an app.
And what does it do?
It tells you to go fuck yourself.
Peter, my darling boy, you must remember.
Give it up for the team behind Retina. The panel will now be taking questions from the audience.
You say you're not going to commercialise Retina, so how are you going to deal with the company's financial difficulties?
I'm offering $2.3 billion for both Retina and Cryax.
You can't be serious.
I wouldn't be here if I wasn't.
You do realise that Cryax isn't even at the alpha testing stage yet?
I do.
I don't know what to say.
Just say yes.
What are you going to do with the technology? Box it up and sell it to the masses like a pair of your VR glasses?
As your husband just said, you've spent the last 10 years of your lives working on this. With Ripe Technologies as your partner and with all of the resources we have, you could finish in months what would take you years.
That doesn't really answer my question, though.
Well, I think what Anna's trying to say is it's an excellent opportunity for us to take the work we've done to the next level.
No, I got that. But we never intended Retina to be a commercial product.
Look, I understand that you're a passionate woman who cares deeply about what happens to your work, and I respect that. I respect you. But these are uncertain times, and with the war looming over us, financial security is what you should be prioritising, especially with your family. Don't let your hard work go to waste.
I agree. I think it's a very fair offer.
Absolutely.
I don't think any amount of financial security is going to save us from nuclear holocaust. I'm sorry, but we're going to have to decline your offer.
Tona, you out of your mind?
Maybe we should think about this, talk it over.
I'm sorry you feel that way, but your shareholders disagree.
What the hell is she talking about?
Look, even though you developed everything, well, you don't actually own any of it. They do. The deal, well, it's already been done. I'm sorry. It was the best thing to do. Look, in time you'll come to see that.
You had no right to go over my head, you backstabbing bastard! Did you know anything about this?
No, of course not.
Who knows?
Good.
Please try to understand, this is an investment in the future. In your future.
I told you this was a terrible idea.
Still don't remember, do you?
You need to remember. I don't know what you're talking about. It's important to face up to the things we've done, so we can make the right decision for the future. I've had my fill of tricks. I promise you, I'm about to show you there's no trick. Lies. All lies. She's trying to throw you off because you're close to finding it. I reckon this is it.
You want to know the truth?
I think this is what you were looking for.
This is a trick.
You said you wanted the truth.
Boy, you must remember.
I'm showing it to you.
Mom. Mom, can you hear me?
Peter.
The doctors are going ahead with the operation. We need to move you. There's an attack coming.
You can't afford the operation.
My situation's changed.
You've got to let me go.
Everything's going to be okay. I did it all for you, Mum. I did everything for you.
Where are you going?
Hunter's waiting for me in St. John Road.
You go insane.
Have to get back there and destroy
Where are you going?
Georgia, come on. Georgia!
No one's allowed back through.
Well, that's my daughter. I need to get her. Georgia!
Jesus, Hunter, you frighten the life out of me.
I'm sorry.
Do the right thing.
Well,
Sounds good.
are you sure? Good.
Morning.
This operation is irreversible. Are you sure you wish to continue? New protocols have been successfully established.